What's up guys, Skyless here. As you might remember, last week I posted a video for weapon damage breakdown for Gears Judgment upon release. I did the same thing back with Gears 3 just to get an idea of where all the weapons stand and what's the most powerful and all that good stuff. So I didn't expect that it would become outdated within the first week of the game being out, pretty much. So Epic pushed a server-side update, which you don't need to download for. It just is part of the playlist, so when you sign to Xbox Live, it updates everything, and then you get the updated balance stuff. So they pushed one like that. Didn't tell anyone. As far as I know, there's been no forum posts, no indication on Twitter or anything like that. And they have massively buffed all the rifles. Roughly 25 to 30% kill times across the board. I went and just did all the tests again. This time it was split screen, but it doesn't matter. I made sure I got the update before I went into local. And so these are the new values. I'd seen some complaints on Twitter from the past couple days of people saying that the Lancer was ridiculously strong now. And I didn't believe them, to be honest. I've been defending Epic's balanced decisions for release since, really since I playtested, but also during post-release I've been arguing kind of nightly with pros on Twitter and everything and defending the balanced decisions. But they pushed this stealth update, and it is insane. 25% on all the rifles. I'm just dumbfounded. So the kill times are now in line with what Gears 3 had.
Going somewhere?
Given that you got active reload for close range and getting headshots on the target. For example, the Lancer had a 0.67 second downtime in Gears 3 during those conditions, which obviously is perfectly ideal to get all headshots close range. So the rifles are stronger now than they were at the beginning of Gears 3. And that's across the board. And I believe that you could probably say that they're the strongest rifles in Gears history. Maybe the Gears 2 Hammerburst would compare, but I'm not sure. They even, if you look at the Hammerburst in this clip, you have to probably rewind, but if you look at the Hammerburst in this clip, it looks like they removed the recoil too, which was a huge part of balancing the Hammerburst this time around. So I am just completely beside myself. This is probably the most disappointed I have ever been in Epic, and if you guys follow the channel, then you probably have seen videos in the past. I'm a really big Epic fanboy. Like, Gears and UT are both games that really got me into gaming, and always followed Gears, played every single title, done tons of content, posted on the forums, been active, played in tournaments, competed. This is by far the most disappointed I've been in Epic. The balance on launch, I felt, was about as good as Gears had ever been. I didn't see any threads on the forums saying that the Lancer or the rifles were too strong or too weak. Didn't see anything saying the shotguns were too strong. The only discussion has been the two-piece, the stim grenade, and a little bit of discussion about the smoke grenades. That's been it. There's been comments here and there, but there hasn't been any crazy uproar that would have demanded for this huge of a change. I can't stress how big 25% is for an update just a week and a half after launch. That is the biggest knee-jerk reaction I've seen from just about any game, I think. I can't think of any other case where it's been that big of a reaction that soon after the game launching. So I'm just dumbfounded. I feel like if you release stealth updates that change the game in this drastic of a manner, you kind of betray the trust of all of your fans. Like, all the players are now going to be paranoid about any kind of changes. And you kind of heard it, like, hell, it's the same thing whenever Dedicateds were having issues. And it'd be like everyone was paranoid the Dedicateds were down, they were getting hosted. Like, now you just justify people complaining, saying, oh, Epic must have changed this week. Oh, Epic must have changed this week because it's killing me. Like, you just justified all that. Completely betray the trust of your players doing stealth updates of this magnitude without even saying anything or giving any reasoning why. And I get that it's a living game. I get that you're going to do updates. I get that. But 10 days after launch, and it's not a baby step, this is a giant step. Giant change. So anyways, I just want to get a quick video out. Sorry this one wasn't edited up all nice. I didn't want to go through all the trouble if they're just going to keep changing it every week. So it's not as nice as the first one, but I felt like everyone deserves to see the change and have a kind of change log of the sort, even if this only lasts for a little while. Hopefully they wisen up and revert back to how it was, because it wasn't really a problem. But if not, then yeah, I don't know, I got nothing to say. I got nothing. Got nothing. Alright, peace out, guys.